Hi everyone, hi YouTube, hi Crabs. Let's see today another RTA video. So as you know now, I'm in the top 20, 15. Sometimes I play in the top 10. So it's gonna be some matches about a lot of light and dark and most of the time it's gonna be the top of the players from the game right now. So let's see what we can do with Alicia. The problem of Alicia when you play against I forget the name of this gem, the Firefox. Alicia, it's that she will trigger the trait of Alicia, and you will get the attacks from Halesia even if you are in steals. But you will also get the speed buff from Halisha when she is removed from the steals. So it means, yeah, you will lose a lot of damage, but it can also give you the speed to outspeed the Alicia, the Alesia, because for example, my Alicia is around 330 speeds, so it means when I will play against Alesia, she will get the bonus speed when she will be removed from the steals. It means she will be around 360 speed. So yeah, you lose a lot of damage, but it also allow you to benefit from the buff speed to maybe outspeed the enemy, and you can also use the basic ability to put the silence on your enemy. So I'm not sure that I should play Alicia as a pure GPS, or maybe I should play her with much more focus to put the silence, but right now it's not that easy to use any debuff like silence, because as you can see, for example, there you have uh, SSA that you cannot use any debuff on him, or you will trigger his trait. There are also Oderic with the immunity set, and Darkasser with a lot of resistance stats. So I'm not sure that I should use Alicia for silence. I think she will be more useful as a pure nuker. Yeah, there he has no choice. He has to focus the Renatas, and Renatas is very tanky, so he can't kill my Renatas. And now I just have to control the Darkasser and finish him. Uh, yeah, you don't. I'm not sure why I picked Darknik. Maybe because it's my one. I have only two Dark and Light with A1 for PvP, ACC and Darknik. So sometimes I like to use Darknik, even if it's not that much good for the draft. There is something very specific happens there, because normally we would think that why Renatas didn't trigger his passive there and remove the debuff and use the counter attack, but it's simply because um, the Dark Oracle procs the silence and also the stun during his AoE damage at the beginning of the round. This is why my Renatas didn't use his passive. But if you have only one of the two Chi buff, if you have only the stun or the silence from the Dark Oracle, then Renatas will trigger his passive. But I've just been unlucky because he triggers the two things, the silence and also the stun. Dark Oracle is still the god of the RNG. I really don't like that kind of champ. I think it brings too much RNG in the game. And now you can also use him with Guan Yu. I summoned him my last summon session, or the before the last one, but I still don't invest on him. I think I'm going to invest on him because even if you don't have book for Dark Oracle, is still very useful in a lot of draft. Even if the people play with the immunity set, for example, you can counter there. I could have countered the Lightning and the Alicia, but you will always depend on the RNG. But sometimes it feels like anyway you lose the draft because obviously you play with a lot of Dark and Light, Dark Ophelia or whatever you want, or Derek, so you can't win the draft, you can't win the fight anyway. So in this situation, it could be good to play that kind of RNG champ because you can't win the fight anyway. Sometimes you draft against some player, they have like Dark Valeria, A2, Adeline, Oderic, Dark Ophelia, Wildsea, so they have all of the top of Dark and Light in the game, so you know that you're not gonna win the fight. So you can try to bring some champ with a lot of RNG to try to win. It can be an option for you, and this is why I want to invest on Dark Oracle for that kind of draft that I know I can't win. Adeline too is one of the most broken champ if you got the NRNG with you. Sometimes you feel like, wow, this champ is useless, but sometimes she can, like, she will counter attack uh, every time, or she will trigger her immunity buff, and you will have to hit 2 or 3 times sometimes to kill her, and she will trigger the counter attack every time, so she changed the form, and this champ is totally broken if you got a RNG. This champ is already good. Feel like you don't need to have the RNG for that. She can be a very good champ even without the RNG. But if you got the RNG, then she will just 1v5 your champ without any difficulty. Sadly, Ralph is he used to be a very OP champ, but this is like this is something not fair for the people who invested on Ralph, because he lose a lot of interest with the immunity sets, with Karma, and with Rosalie. But Rosalie, she was her main counter before, but now she also have he also have Karma as main counter, so and the immunity set. So this champ lost a lot with the last update. He used to be so OP. They nerfed him. They helped him. They made many changes on this champ because it was totally unplayable before, and now sadly is not that easy to draft. And I feel like this is not fair for the people who invested on him because you can't know that they will release some updates uh, that will make him so bad than than what he was before. They should. This is why they should brings the famous potion to remove the books and the boats on your champ at least one time for one. I think it will not be something too OP for the players, and it will bring a lot of core to the game. So now there is nothing that you can do against YC in 1v1, but he can't he can't also kill my Darknik, and I'm very stupid and I'm very bored of Ulsi, so I could not leave this fight. But if we are in another situation similar of this one, I think I'm going to leave the fight for this guy. But this time I I just wanted to win this fight. There is something important that you need to know about Elise against Kerma. I'm not sure that it should work like that, but even if you remove Kerma from the fight, she will trigger her passive against the stun. And so you can't remove her from the fight and expect to be able to stun the enemy because even if she's not there, she will trigger her trait. I'm not sure that it should work like that, but I noticed it that during a RTA fight, I was a bit surprised. I didn't think that she would be able to trigger her trait even when Helly's removed her from the fight. As you can see, I'm using Alice a lot. I think I already say that during my RTA video, but she's very useful. She has some counter like Alesia, but even Alesia you can, if you have um, a good gear, then you can expect to outspeed her because it's much more difficult to gear Alesia than Alice. When you gear Alesia, you want to have as much attack as possible. You want to be sure to be a good nuker. But Alice is more. She's more there to control the matches, so it doesn't matter that much if you don't have some specific attack or crit damage stat. That's why most of the time it's gonna be more easy for you to stuff your Alice, and even if her base speed stat is not as high as Halesia, you should be able to outspeed her because you will not be too exigent with your gear. as you can see, Alice totally controlled the fight. This draft is just uh, I feel like it's stupid draft because you have a lot of non-killable champ or some champ that with 2 geo damage when they are die. They should for now we have a lot of champ like that. We have Dark Valeria, we have Dark Nick, we have Light Nick, we have Heidelin. Uh, Before SSA could ignore the ATDs from Heidelin, but they fixed that. And you also have Oderic, so there are a lot of champs that you can't queue. And when you stupidly brings them together with Dark Valeria, then you you can just press auto and you don't have a need to play, you don't have a need to have some speed, you don't have a need to have anything special. You just bring this champ together and you wait the fight above. I think it should have um, the problem is that it should have banned by SSA, but if you don't have SSA, for example, in this draft, then you can just yeah, I think it didn't ban my SSA because he expected Hadlin to counter him, but sadly for him I removed his Hadlin from the fight. But I feel like we missed some champ like SSA, and we used to have Borden before, but Borden is not usable in RTA. Even some support that can ignore, it's like ignore the NT-D's buff. So as you can see, Alicia can be some kind of counter of Darkorak because she removed the stun and she also buff speed Yochim. I don't think that I'm going to win this draft. Normally I don't show you my lose, but I think this time yeah, sadly it was close. It was close. I think I won this fight. Yeah. I think he should have just focused my attack. I don't know. I don't know how did I win this fight. How did I win this fight? So it's gonna be the last fight of this RTA session. I hope you enjoyed to see these matches. Sadly, I don't have anything more to show you now. I hope they're going to bring some content because maybe you are not that much interested of the RTA, and I could understand that, but for now I don't have anything else to show you guys. I hope you still enjoy to play the game. I feel like there are a lot of new players in this game because I had a lot of them in friends. I made a video about this, so I feel like this game is maybe not finished yet. We will see. It will depend on the devs, but for now, I still enjoy to play the game, even if it's just for RTA, and I hope you also do. Bye bye everyone, see you soon.